Hi guys, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I'm going to show you some of the books I bought for the shop today. It is absolutely hammering down. I've only just opened, it's a little after 9 and the town is like a ghost town this morning. It is hammering down, so I'm not expecting to be that busy this morning. People, because they don't know about me yet, I'm catching the passing trade and there is no passing trade in a minute, so it's going to be a quiet morning for me. So let's get to making some videos. First piece I'm going to show you is a spectacular book. You can see the size on that. It's been covered for protection in brown tape. And this book is George V. Let me just get to it. Wrong side. Bear with me a second, guys. It's an atlas anyway. George V, 1912 atlas. And it's in really nice condition. Right. The Survey Atlas of Scotland. Royal Scottish Geographical Society, 1912. Here's the details, guys. Designed and prepared under the direction of J.G. Bartholomew Limited, with loads of letters after his name. Drawn, engraved, printed and published at the Edinburgh Geographical Institute. So we have a really nice book. We're talking 105-year-old already. To His Majesty King George, this Atlas of Scotland is by His most gracious permission respectfully dedicated by His Majesty's cartographer J.G. Bartholomew. So he was a cartographer for King George V. You have all the text, list of plates, the Scottish place names and so forth, all the information you want. And then we have hundreds of pages of plates. Literally, guys, these are double page maps. Every page is a map. You could take these maps out if you wanted and frame them up and have 100, 200 maps all over 100 years old. And they're all museum quality, lined and strengthened with the sort of canvas on the back. So we're talking, this is a seriously good quality book. And I'm not being funny, guys, there are, let's give you an idea. Hundreds and hundreds. Well, we're on plate 50. So let's see how many plates there are, full page plates. So we have 68 full page maps that you could frame up theoretically. All of which over 100 years old. All in lovely condition. The book itself is protected, as I've said, in this brown paper, which I won't remove. The sad thing about it is this book is probably worth more as the parts than it is as a whole. As a whole, I'm probably going to get £95 for this book, with all them maps in there. But if I was to take them out and frame them, I'd get £10 to £20 per map. It'd just take a long time to sell them. So theoretically, there's a potential £1,000 if we rip the book up. And that's why people rip the books up. I don't personally do it. I'd rather sell it as a single item for £95 and have it gone. But it is a beautiful book nonetheless. George V, Atlas of Scotland, with 68 full-size double maps. What can I say? That is a corker of a book. It came in for, bear with me, it was £7. And again, this one was £7. And we have The Art of Walt Disney from Mickey Mouse, The Magic Kingdom. And we have here a fully illustrated Encyclopedia of Disney. Now is full of these fold-up, double-page fold-up prints or illustrations. All the history of Disney. Everything Disney's ever done. Their early enterprise, right away through, Jiminy Cricket, Not sure where that one's off. Let me see. Looks like 101 Dalmatians or something like that. I'll have a look now, see if it says. Oh, it's Pinocchio. The panoramic background was painted for the opening of Pinocchio. So there we go. This is a seriously comprehensive illustrated book on Disney. And there are big collectors of Disney memorabilia. The book originally was £60 and it was printed in, hang on, bear with me, I looked at that page. Right, where are we at? 1966, guys. No, 1993 this edition. The original was 66, this edition is 1993. So again, we've got 23-year-old book in immaculate condition, full of double page illustrations. Paid £7 for it. I'm probably going to put 30 on that. 25, £30 on that book. It's a nice book and I think that'll go okay. Here we have a wonderful book by Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this is quite an early edition. Right then, so Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, illustrated by Bessie Peace. Where's the print in here? Well, there is no print in here on this book, guys. However, it's been dedicated and inscribed to somebody. To my darling Kathy, wishing you a very happy Xmas 1930 from Daddy. So we know it is pre-1930 or 1930 and under. So I think this is as close as I'm ever going to get to owning a first edition. It's not, probably not a first edition, but it's an early edition of Alice in Wonderland. So you're talking, it's 87 years old, this book. No dust jacket, but still a really nice illustrated, it's still got all the illustrations in there of Alice in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures. Let's see if I can get a couple of nice prints to show you. I'm not sure if these were done by Arthur Rackham or some of them were. Let me have a look. I'm sure I read somewhere Rackham done some of these books. No, illustrated by Bessie Pease. The contents: down the rabbit hole, the pool of tears, the rabbit sends a little boil, advice from caterpillar, plates in colour. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 full colour prints in this book. I just love the way everything's been bordered, everything, really quality book. Price, I think it cost me £3. These ones all cost me £3, these ones. They were the DR2, these were £3 each. What's it worth? Truthfully, I'm not 100%. Until I know any different, I'm going to chuck £30 on it. But I'm going to go online and have a look, see what other people are selling them for. But I think that's a really nice book, a nice early edition of Alice in Wonderland. The worst they can do is tell me I'm wrong on the price, but if I find that it's more, I will up the price. I'll go on, there's a couple of book sites I use, Adol and ABE books and things that do the out of print books and the antiquarian books. Next book I got, guys, is a fully illustrated book on Wales. Now, what can I say? I live in Wales, and this is just a book on where I live, really. I'm looking to see if it covers my area, you know, if it has an area on there for where I live. there's the book. It's just Wales with photographs by Derry Brabs. Nice little book. It's just interesting. I like books on Wales or books on certain villages in Wales. I've got a lovely book down there on Aberdeen and Blaenavon and Blaengower and all that. So I like books that are local. Somebody will be very proud of Wales and won this book. Won't be fortunes, I'll chuck £10 or £12 on it. Next we have a book, Birds and the Young by T.A. Coward. Illustrated by Roland Green. Nice, all illustrations protected by tissue. This book is dated 1923. So it's a fully illustrated 1923 Birds and the Young, and they've all got nice colour plates with tissue protection. And I'm not being funny guys, there are loads of them. I think the word or the term used for people that study birds is ornithology. I'm not 100%, but I think it's ornithologists. So some nice books here with some really nice illustrations in. You know, take the tissue. Some really nice full page illustrations. There are a lot of illustrations in this, not all in colour, but there are some beautiful ones in colour, and what a nice book. If you're into birds guys and they're young, then yeah, really nice little book. It's almost 100 years old. No dust jacket again, but again it's something different, something interesting to have in the shop. It's going to be 12 quid. Here we have a book on the Eisteddfod in 1954, and I can't read a single word because the Eisteddfod is a ceremony to celebrate Welsh life, and it's always in Welsh. That's in Welsh. Unfortunately, despite the fact I live in Wales, born in Wales, raised in Wales, I don't speak the native tongue. I don't speak Welsh. But Welsh books are hard to come by. That's going to be a £10 book, no problem whatsoever. As I just said to you, I love books on villages and that. Here we have a book on Aberfan. So Aberfan, quite sadly, was the village that had the Aberfan disaster, with the mountain slid and killed the school and all its occupants some 30 years ago. Here we have Aberfan, Anatomy of a Welsh Village. It's brand new, sealed, never been opened. Not 100% on the published date. But whoever had it didn't even so much as open it. But Aberfan is literally, guys, I could probably throw a stone over the mountain by there and land in Aberfan. So that's on the doorstep. Again, another £10 book. And here we have a wonderful book, The Queen's Book of the Red Cross. Again, inscribed on the front, Christmas 1940. The Queen's Book of Red Cross, with a message from Her Majesty the Queen and contributions by 50 British authors and artists. There's the copy of the Queen's message, signed Elizabeth R. First printed in November 1939, no further printing date, so this is a first edition 1939. Original dust jacket. There are quite a few illustrations in the book. Is the evil that we shall fight in against. It is the evil that we shall be fighting against. I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. The Red Cross of Comfort. The symbol. Hot pickers from the original by Dame Laura Knight. So there's loads of illustrations in this book. What can I say? Interesting book. 1939. and that's going to go well in the shop. But failing that, that is a nice little group of books that I'm happy to have on my bookshelf. I don't want run-of-the-mill novels and things. I'll buy a first edition or an author signed piece, but I don't want run-of-the-mill books. What I want are the books to mean something to me. The British Red Cross, 1939, illustrated and what's the correct term I'm using? Sponsored by the Queen. So, some nice, interesting books. I love the Atlas, guys. Seriously nice. Some nice books. I'm happy with those. What can I say? You've got to have a bit for everybody in the shop. So I think I'm slowly building up a nice little selection of books. I have got one on the bookshelf of the local area, Blaenavon and Blangwao and all the rest of them, all in the book. So it's quite nice. Just nice books. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a little look at these books. They come in 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and 7 and 8, or 8 and 7, whichever way around it was, something like that. So not a lot of money. I think it worked out 27, 28 pounds, something like that. It worked out for all of them. Not a lot of money. So they're going to go on the shelf, they're going to look good. You'll have to excuse my hay fever, it is really irritating me at the moment. I don't know what's happened. I'm going to have to take a Piriton. Thank God I got some here. If you've enjoyed, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at these books, guys. If you have, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a comment just to let me know you've subscribed, guys. I want to give a big shout out to Connor Abbott. How you doing, fella? He's just starting out now. He's a cook at the moment, or training to be a cook, and he produces some really nice looking meals. I've seen some of the pictures. I haven't tasted his food, but I've seen some of the pictures. But he's trying to do a little bit and buying and selling and just starting out. So good luck to you, fella. I remember what it was like when I started out. It was much easier back then than it is now. So I do wish you all the luck in the world. And pop in when you get time. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page on a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay. Just run a search on eBay for a seller, Antiques Arena Clearance. And I have my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com. Or come to the shop, guys, and visit in Mountain Ash Town Centre, Oxford Street. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. I saw this rain does one.